I was wrong about the Los Angeles Lakers. I did not expect the Lakers to be in the second round of the playoffs this year, especially with how their season started. But here they are. The Lakers clawed back from a terrible 2-10 start to an above 500 finish and headed into the Western Conference playoffs as the number 7 seed. The Lakers took on an overly confident Grizzlies team that had no idea what was in store. The Lakers utterly dominated the series and landed the final punch to the Grizzlies after they beat them by 40 points in a series-clinching Game 6 win on Friday night. Dillon Brooks wanted 40. Well, he got a 40-point loss on his way to Cancun. The Lakers have now punched their ticket to the last 4 in the widest open Western Conference playoffs in a while. How's it going, everyone? It's Luca here, back with another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers and why they're trending upwards at the right time. If you guys do me yourself a favor, please drop a like on this video. It does help the algorithm a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Lakers and NBA content just like this. So, the Lakers, they humbled the trash-talking Grizzlies big time in the first round. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty poetic to see because the Grizzlies, they had done so much talking and they basically put themselves in a corner and they made everybody want to cheer against them and see this team get humiliated. And that's exactly what happened to them. I mean, the Lakers proved very quick that Ja Morant and the Grizzlies were very far from being fine in the West. That Ja Morant quote, "aged like milk." And then they turned Dillon Brooks from a villain to a clown. I mean, Dillon Brooks, man, this guy is laughable. He tried to be the heel. He tried to be the tough guy. And then when push came to shove and he did all that losing, he was nowhere to be found. I mean, I've never seen a complete meltdown in character by a player. Dillon Brooks was acting so cocky, calling out LeBron James after game 2. And then he was a non-factor the rest of the way. He was terrible. And the worst part is, he refused to talk to the media after he lost. At least Ja Morant spoke to the media after that Game 6 loss, and he owned up to the "I'm fine in the West" comment. But Dillon Brooks, he did none of that. This dude got the hell out of there as quickly as he could and took no accountability over what he said and why he was wrong. Talk about running from the smoke. Dillon Brooks is an unrestricted free agent, and I don't know who the hell is going to welcome him on their team. But that's enough about Dillon Brooks. He's on his way to Cancun. Let's rewind to how the Lakers completely transformed the season. And I actually want to go back to the NBA trade deadline, which in my opinion saved everything for the Lakers. This is where their ascension began. Now, a lot of people thought the Lakers were going to be stuck with Russell Westbrook until the summer and that there was no way out from him. But before we get into how they were able to trade Russ for what ended up being one of the best deals in quite some time, the first relevant deal the Lakers made actually came a couple weeks earlier when the Lakers shipped a floundering Kendrick Nunn and a second-round pick to the Washington Wizards for Japanese-born power forward Rui Hachimura, who showed glimpses of promise once he arrived with the Lakers, and he's been playing very well under the bright lights in the postseason. I mean, I was a huge fan of the Rui Hachimura deal when it went down. I thought the Lakers got him for a very good price tag, and now we are seeing that the Lakers got a stud. There have been so many times in the series where Rui has made an amazing play that just leaves you with your jaw dropped like, wow, this guy can still become so damn good. So that was the first big move the Lakers made that really helped their cause. And then, of course, the real blockbuster moves came on deadline day itself when the Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka pulled off a masterclass. He traded Russell Westbrook along with Pat Beverly to acquire D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, and Mo Bamba. Russell has offered a big upgrade at the point guard position, while Vanderbilt has provided necessary defense to boost his team. And then you got Beasley and Bamba, who have been streaky given their less consistent minutes, but they have still provided much needed depth to the rotation. And that new version of the Lakers took shape immediately as they surged to the NBA's best record after the deadline. You could tell immediately that they had better continuity, they had better team chemistry, the pieces flowed much better. That roster being constructed the way that they did at the deadline and then working to the Lakers' advantage, I mean, I had never seen anything like that, where a team completely pulled off all the stops, reconstructed the roster, and then it worked brilliantly for them in the second half. Like, everything had to go perfect for the Lakers, and it did. Pelinka, for all of his past blunders, put together something special at the front office buzzer, and it all paid off as the Lakers are now in the postseason, and they just did something that we hadn't seen in quite some time. They became the first number 7 seed to beat a 2 seed in the opening round since the San Antonio Spurs did it back in 2010. So the Lakers, they are fully clicking now, and they are gaining confidence as these games go on. You can tell they are just in a much better place mentally, and they feel so good about themselves. And in Game 6, I mean, we saw Anthony Davis unleash his full beast mode, and how much scarier is this team when Anthony Davis is playing at the peak of his powers? LeBron James has shown no signs of slowing down, and he did one of the best things he could do when Dillon Brooks tried to poke him. He didn't respond. He wasn't about those childish games. LeBron James did his talking on the court, and that's what you should do in that situation, and that's what separates the boys from the men. And the new look Lakers right now are frankly loaded. I mean, D'Angelo Russell, he can catch fire at any time like he did in Game 6. He had a team-high 31 points. Austin Reeves has been a revelation for the Lakers. He's been such a reliable player for this team. He's had so many big moments against the Grizzlies in their opening round series win. Rui Hachimura, as I mentioned, I mean, he has had a lot of good moments as well. Jared Vanderbilt is a connective piece in the front court. And then you got Dennis Schroeder, who's regularly providing a two-way spark from off the bench. And all of these players have bought into their roles, which has helped this Lakers team immensely. And that's something that needs to be talked about. I mean, we know what LeBron's going to give you. We know what AD is going to give you. But those two have occasionally let somebody else control the offense, and it's worked. So the Lakers now await their second round playoff matchup, and either way, it's going to be a great one. The Lakers will either get the Warriors, which will set up Stephen Curry versus LeBron James Volume 5 in the playoffs, or the Lakers will take on the Kings in the playoffs for the first time since the infamous Game 7 back in 2002. The Lakers have to feel good about their chances to reach the conference finals if they continue to play like this. So it's crazy how the Lakers now find themselves in this position, guys, just given how their season started. There's still a long way to go, but the Lakers are on the verge of something historic here. We'll see how they fare down the stretch, but what have your thoughts been on the Lakers to this point? And let me know what your reaction has been to this Lakers complete turnaround. I mean, damn, the Lakers, man, they went from a team that was on the cusp of being just awful to now a team that could seriously make an NBA Finals run. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. Again, hit a like on the video. It does help a ton. And please subscribe to the channel for more Lakers and NBA content just like this. This is Luka signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all again in the next video.